Ah! It's the zombies in my garage!
And that's in and always the way.
Get out of
That's
my
not your garage.
It is now.
You got a big garage. I mean, turn that into a workshop, maybe a spare
probably
bedroom.
do something cool. There's a lot of like woodworking.
What do these zombies need with a garage? There's nobody left alive to use this garage.
They're having a rave,
Oh, I mean,
man.
the zombies need cars too,
Actually,
don't they? I mean,
I take that back. Lauren might want this garage.
Who?
Lauren.
Lauren.
You didn't meet her last time?
No.
Wait, where'd her out there? Oh, wait.
I'm not good with me.
Her health bar keeps popping up.
Hi, Brad. What are we looking at here?
Hi, Vinny, Patrick, and Jeff.
Hello, Brad.
It's Dead Rising 3 time.
There's Lauren.
What's up, Lauren?
Nothing, I
I
guess.
told you, I'm not letting you in without my tattoo kit and the ring. My wedding ring, okay? It's important.
So I'm Nick Ramos.
You are.
That's a good name.
Wartime
really like that
photographer.
Hey, yeah.
Yep. Resident
Reality television star.
a resident of Los Perdidos, which has been overrun by zombies.
Naturally.
Perhaps you've heard of them. I just put on some fireman's
Is
boots.
Los Perdidos like Arizona, New Mexico? Like where is it in the United States?
I don't think they say.
It's the Lost, right?
Yes, exactly. Man, I'm kind of digging these boots, actually. Yeah.
They're working.
Yeah, it's doing
That
all right.
implies your feet are fucking huge.
He's working.
Well, they're fireman's boots.
Oh, okay.
They're going to be...
You know, fireproof.
What? Oh, no. I instinctively held up the controller to flick it downward when that happened, because when you have the Kinect hooked up, which we don't here, that is a controller shake and not a button press. One of the nice things about the Kinect support... Ooh, Queen Bee.
Queen Bee.
We need that. Oh, man, I'm full. Also, what's the skill move for this? Oh, no, does this weapon not have a... Oh, ooh. Hang on. Let's get a weapon that has a skill move.
Do you have to unlock the skill moves?
No, it's all kill streak based. So I've got a kill streak racking up on the left there.
Yeah, so it's like Batman.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right, so there's one.
All right.
What else do I have?
720 PP. That's a lot of fucking PP.
Yeah, so the higher your kill streak, the more PP you're getting. In fact, when I hit another threshold, I think it'll happen around 40. Keep watching over there. Kill streaks degrade really
38.
fast, though.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
So I got to keep it going. No!
No.
Oh no!
There you go. You
Got it.
You got
Ooh,
it.
that was close. That was a nice. That's one of my favorites. Did it pop up? I missed it. Anyway, it'll say under the counter every once in a while how much PP you're getting. I think I'm probably like ×3 right now.
Got another. You can
So I just hit.
×4.
I just hit 4x. 4x the PP. Oh, that never gets old.
How far in are you?
I'm on chapter 3 out of like 7 or 8. Hey,
Whoa.
What's
they gave.
that?
Remember Freedom Bear?
Yes.
They gave Freedom Bear a ghetto blaster. Although I put him down facing the wrong way, so it's not going to do much.
That's really awesome.
Also, I'm not really sure what the ghetto blaster adds to the equation.
Flare.
Yeah, okay, sure. Oh, if I put him down right here, this should go pretty well. Oh, except the zombies knocked him over. Also,
oh man,
did I just shoot that gas station? Also, I think I have this saved in like the worst frame ratey part of this entire game.
Yeah, how's that been so far?
It's been totally fine except for this block, like this area of the city, which is this. Actually, let me get out of here first. Oh, Freedom Bear, you're doing it.
You've got a skill. Is Y and B? Is that just that'll just be like a suplex or something?
Right, yeah, without a weapon equipped,
okay.
it'll just. Also, that camera's not so great there. Oh, did he just run out of ammo? That sucks.
You gone?
Yeah, when he runs out of ammo, he's out.
Well, now you can pick up any queen bees you find.
It's true. There was. Oh, is that one? All right, there's a lot going on in this game. Oh shit. Oh wait, I'm just gonna beat people with the jar rather than actually use the queen bee. What if I just throw it down?
All right.
Later, zombies.
What's going on, Brad?
Like story-wise?
No, Dead Rising 3.
Well, this is it.
yeah, but like what else?
You're looking at it.
How come you're not running out of time? Where's your timer?
Oh, you want to know about the mechanics?
I see how it is.
So yeah,
It's that kind of video.
Running out of time.
I just wanted to kill some zombies. So yeah, that was kind of one of the big headlines about this game when they announced it, was they had taken out the timer, right?
Yes.
I'm not entirely sure that is totally true.
Oh.
So if you watch, you see where it says 3 days, 18 hours up there?
Yes.
Day 3, like the time ticks. It moves in, not real time, but it moves consistently forward. And at the beginning of the game, they're like 5 days until airstrike or whatever.
Yeah.
And periodically, like every, I want to guess like every, oh no, you know what? I still get attacked while I'm in there. I think it's like every 12 hours or so, roughly, they'll pop a giant notification on the screen going like, hey, 3 days, 12 hours till the airstrike.
Huh. So it is in here, it's in nightmare mode.
Well, the nightmare mode definitely has the traditional Dead Rising,
like case style,
very quick timer thing.
Yeah, if you're talking about like that constantly ticking timer, like that's in the game. It's just on the hardest difficulty.
Well, no, I know that, but I'm saying I think it's in this mode as well. Nightmare. Okay, here. Hang on. So the gold things up here are the story missions, right? Side missions spawn down here. Traditionally in Dead Rising, you would have a timer even on every single story step, right?
Right.
And if you failed one of those, you failed the game. Like you could not. You know, if you missed,
you could stay alive, but you lost the plot of the story.
If you missed a story mission, you could not keep going with the story. That is no longer the case. The story missions just sit there until you do them. The side missions, if I pick one up here, they do have timers that tick down as soon as you get them. So you do have to do the side missions relatively quickly. You've got some time.
So do you think that if you just kind of sit here and plow zombies for 2 days, then it'll just get bombed and it'll just end?
That's the thing. My guess is you're never going to fail out of the story by failing to do the specific mission you're on, but I think you will.
Make the progress.
Let's get out of here. I don't know why I keep running around.
That's interesting. So you might just.
I think that's the case. I haven't played the game long enough for the whole 5 days to run out because it is a lot of time. One of the things they've added that I think I really like, I'm kind of still on the fence, but I think it's a good thing, is that any vehicle, any weapon, any piece of clothing, anything you find and equip once, you can then just spawn in the safe house from a menu.
Wow.
So in the garage, you can only do that with the vehicles. I'd have to find a separate, like, infected person safe house for the other stuff. But if you look at that little meter down there, you see how it's segmented?
Yeah.
So with this type of vehicle, I could spawn 4 of these. Same for vans, for these construction things.
Why would you spawn 4 of them?
Well, you wouldn't. It's more like if one blew up and I had to come back here, I would still have 3 left. That meter,
and then
the meter fills
it's
up.
gone, and you have to bring back another.
No, not even that. The meter. Oh, Jesus! I'm trying to talk here. It's not even that. The meter just starts filling back up as soon as you deplete it.
Got it.
So if I go to my combined vehicles, so that's one of the things they've added. You know, you could combine weapons before.
Yep.
You can combine vehicles now. You can see those segments get way bigger, meaning I could only make 2 of these.
Yeah.
Or more to the point, I could make 1, and basically like. If I sat here, you'll see that bar very slowly start to fill back up.
Okay, got it.
If this thing blows up in the next 5 minutes, and it probably will because the vehicles are not super strong in this game, I can only come back and spawn 1 more, and then I'd have to wait for the meter.
Right, got it.
Is it a separate meter for those other vehicles?
No, it's the same meter for all vehicles.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of helpful, actually.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like I said, this area of town runs like shit.
Framey.
But the other areas of town, it's almost daytime also.
So how do you learn how to combine vehicles?
You get blueprints. That's how you
He's a mechanic?
Yeah, you're a mechanic.
But like, do you have to have the vehicles spawn to combine them?
Do you guys want me to? How about this? How about this? Why don't we roll back a little bit?
Can you do that without breaking your stuff?
The bummer of starting, so I started the chapter over once to see how it would work. The only bummer of restarting chapters is it clears your inventory. Whatever I'm holding right now, and I had a bunch of stuff right here.
Yeah.
So I'm making sacrifices for this quick look. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you can basically go to a safe house and just check out a bunch of new weapons.
Because once you've had it once, then you could just go spawn it again.
Yeah. There are also other ways to streamline the crafting in the world based on the upgrade system. The load times are a little harsh when you first load in, but then you never load again, which is cool.
So do you have to have both vehicles present to combine them, or is it just a
if you're combining them for the first time, yeah.
And they've got a separate, it said number of books collected, like that's a separate menu. Like when you get books, you just have books, right?
Books do not hang out in your inventory slots anymore. They just equip.
Convenient.
And also, you don't have to be at a workbench, right?
Right, you can craft anywhere in the world. As it stands right now, I can only equip 1 book, and I think there is a certain skill, part of the skill tree that lets you equip more than once.
Right, and also there's a skill tree.
Yes.
It's not just, hey, you leveled up, and then when you hit this level, you get 1 more inventory slot or whatever.
Yeah, you pick your upgrades now as opposed to having them tied to each level. So when you start the game, you get this, which is basically matchmaking tendencies for co-op. It's like, oh, I want to be a guy. You know, it's just who you get matched with.
Yeah.
You know? I want to be a guy who finds everything or just blast through it.
That's interesting.
I've been playing.
It's a Interesting idea.
Yeah, I've been playing by myself. The story started out like kind of boilerplate. Like it didn't feel like characters had a whole lot of personality, the way that Dead Rising usually does. But I feel like that's changing. I feel like it's kind of picking up now. I'm about halfway through it.
And you do feel like that the time is reflecting real time and not just moving every time you complete a mission?
I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know. The way it was showing the time on your chapter select made it look like that it's just certain chapters are associated with specific times.
So it may very well be the case that hitting a new chapter will advance you to a certain time.
Yeah.
But just running around in the world, time is absolutely ticking forward.
Okay.
Like there is a day-night cycle.
That reflects the number of days? Like have you seen more than 3 day-night cycles?
I'm on, I believe I'm on my second night now. You start on, I basically went through one morning, day, and night, and then another daytime, and now I'm on that night.
Weird, okay.
I'm not 100% sure how that stuff works, but.
Oh, boy, how am I supposed to know where the hell she
But at least it's there if you want it.
Yeah.
If you want the
You
old
can play
experience.
Nightmare, and it's not a hard game, so playing it on Nightmare I don't think would be super crazy hard, because I haven't died on normal.
And you need to do Nightmare mode if you want the little Mega Man bonus they put into the game.
Do you want that? How do you get that?
You beat Nightmare mode.
You gotta help me find
And there's a Mega Man X suit.
I already did what you asked.
Yeah, and I taught you my trick with the beast, so I'd say we're even.
Why does your boss want to find someone so bad that'll wait around when a bomb's gonna go off? Don't you want to get out of here, Gary?
Whatever. Not like I got any reason to live anyway.
That looks like a
There's one. You got one right there.
big Robin Williams.
Listen, you said you knew a girl who looked like that girl. Annie, you said her name was Annie. Now maybe that's the girl he's looking for, so why don't you go bring her back here, and we'll give you anything you want. We'll give you fuel for your plane, your friends, whatever.
I don't know if I could do that to her.
I think the acting is pretty good in this.
So why are you sticking around town? What is
Trying to
sort
get
of
out.
like your oh, okay.
Don't let the big bomb hit you in the ass on your way out.
You've got a group of
I'll
kind
have to ask my boss if she knows where she
of
went.
friends back at one of
She seems to know a
the
lot about them
safe
and where they
houses.
hang out.
You've got a plan to get out. It's actually, he mentioned it, it's the plane.
plane.
You're trying to fix and gas up a plane and get the fuck out.
What's the number 12 on your neck?
I don't know. He's got a buddy from childhood that he met in the middle of all this, who has a different number tattooed there. So they may revisit that, or they may expand on that. This is a strip club.
Okay.
Okay.
You may have heard of them.
Zombex.
So like I said, when you restart
Drink
chapters,
that vodka. Drink that vodka. Drink that vodka.
Okay, fine.
Or the motor oil.
Fine.
Drink your
I
vodka.
have not yet drank in this game. I don't know what it's gonna do.
Just ate the bottle, that's probably not good.
Keep drinking.
Yeah, it's
Popping bottles, son.
it's definitely got the ridiculous Dead Rising kind of animation system of like, and also the picking up stuff system of like just, I'm cramming this into my face.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Okay.
That's how you get the poison out.
Yep.
Yay.
So this guy on the other end of this phone, I really hope that I meet him at some point because he seems really
I
entertaining.
played into enough to get the
Got
first.
some old lady making soup in those crack houses in Engleton. Check it.
You don't hear a lot of him here. He's the guy who calls you up and gives you side missions, basically.
He's your whatever.
Yeah.
Wallace?
What?
The guy from the first one. Otis.
Otis.
Sure. Oh God.
Crossbow at the strip club.
Oh God. You just. Oh man. You just made me think of something.
That's great.
Something from the first game you just reminded me of that was referenced in here that I completely had forgotten about. Oops. So here's how you build stuff now. It's like the last game. They tend to drop the weapons that can be combined together in proximity.
Yeah.
So crossbow. Of course, you find a crossbow in a strip club.
Hell yes!
With motor oil makes flaming stuff.
Okay. Can I interrupt you? You might be headed down this path, but I'm going to jump in.
Okay.
If you wanted to build that crossbow again, how hard would it be?
What do you mean?
So would you have to find the crossbow and the gasoline again?
I'm glad you asked, Vinny.
Okay.
It's almost like you knew about this. I'll just go ahead and show you all the player stuff now. So I've been banking points so I could upgrade something on the quick look. So like I said, you when you get points, you pick, as opposed to the previous games, you actually pick what you want to put stuff into. I actually don't know what I want to put stuff into right now. I've already got my inventory maxed until I hit level 50, because that's what you do. I wouldn't mind some more life, I guess.
So that's 3 points for one more pip of life.
No, I'm sorry, I take that back. I'm gonna go for melee because Oh, you know, I may be done maxing out maxing melee gives you a bunch more weapon durability, so they don't break as fast.
Ah.
But it looks like I might be done with that. You can see down there on the right, obviously.
You got a new skill move.
Yeah, I don't use the skill moves that much. I just like the combo weapons.
Are the combo categories up top things that you have to spend points in as well?
Yes, so that's the thing Vinny was asking about, and that's what I'll show you in just a second. Oh, wow, plus melee weapon, fuck yes. Boosh. So actually, that's cool. I've got 1 point left, and I wanted to buy one of these so I could explain that stuff. So I bought blunt weapons, right?
Yeah.
And if you look over there, those are all the blunt. Oh, those are all the weapons involving blunt combo weapons, or I'm sorry, component weapons. Buying this, putting a point into that type of weapon makes it so you don't need the specific item to build that combo. You can use any blunt weapon, period.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
If I were to do the same thing with axes, for instance, see down there it says use any axe weapon, or use any knife weapon here. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
I don't know if there are any in this building that'll let me illustrate this point.
Well, so if you had the arrow one, right, the crossbow one there,
right,
and then you can pick up that crossbow and then build. If you had the other thing, you could build any.
Here's what I mean. So like, see how these chairs have the baseball bat? That means they're blunt.
Yeah.
There's probably not going to be a lot of other weapons in here. Besides, okay, so like this mic stand is a pointed weapon, like a spear or whatever. So if I had put a point into spear, then I could use that to sub in for any other spear type weapon in a combo.
So if you had
Does that make sense?
If you had the blunt thing and the spear thing, could you just use that chair leg and that mic stand to make any blunt spear combo weapon?
Well, Vinny, I'm glad you asked. Yeah, actually, so since
Did you guys rehearse before we did this video?
I don't know.
He's just
reading the script.
He's just asking all the right questions. So where this has come in really handy for me so far is that the heavy metal right here uses a 2x4 and a lead pipe, and those are both blunt weapons. So since all I needed to do was buy blunt, and that means I can put any two blunts together. Yeah.
I'm actually pretty impressed we got that far.
Yeah, I know.
Sure.
Any sort of crack.
Yeah, but then it fell apart.
Yeah, I kind of flubbed it on the execution, but I happen to know there's a nightstick line right here. So point being, like, I don't need the 2x4 and the, what was the other one, the wrench?
Lead pipe.
Anymore. Now any two blunt, oops, this is one of those.
Could you just use two chairs?
No, because that's why I just dropped this thing, because the chair is one of the rare weapons.
Nick, wimpy-looking kid sobbing on top of some office by the construction in Alameda.
I'll get right on that. Anyway, point being, I've got two blunt items in my inventory. Now I can just make the heavy metal.
So why can't you use the chair, two chairs?
Because this is a holdover from old Dead Risings. There are a few, like, larger items, basically, a few weapons that are kind of bigger that if you switch,
you just drop it.
It doesn't. Although Freedom Bear is way bigger than any of that stuff.
You can't break the chair into pieces.
Maybe? I don't know. Anyway,
okay.
Let's get out of here. Let's go do some stuff. There's a sprint now. I don't remember if that's new or not.
So when you were in that combo menu you were looking at, where you were explaining that you only need two blunt weapons.
Yes.
It said like 2x2 and then 2x4 or something on the right, and it had a spear weapon.
Talking about the blueprints?
Yeah, and the blueprints. So
Yes.
what's on the right-hand side?
Of
so
what?
go back to heavy metal. So why, like, what is that, like?
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's a good question. I would assume that makes it so that if I were to put a point into spears, I would be able to make the same weapon with
Just any spear weapon
a blunt
as well?
and a spear combo.
Huh.
I think that's right.
I wonder why you would need that if you already have two blunts.
Well, if there's only one blunt and you happen to have a spear weapon, it's just more ways to create combo weapons.
Like I said, you can go to those safe houses to just get weapons for free, but you're not always near one. You know, sometimes you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Maybe it would make the weapon better.
It's possible. So these gold recipes, not to spend the entire quick look in the menus, but these gold recipes are actually combo weapons plus other weapons.
So what is the Mecha Dragon?
So you can double combo now. I should just go to a safe house and get all the best weapons that I have.
Did you put that point into something?
Not yet, but I should.
You should put it into spears and see what happens.
So like the Mecha Dragon Blade is a Mecha Dragon, which is already a combo combined with a katana sword. That thing's fucking awesome. There's Freedom Bear. Anyway, all right, well, we'll see. What do you want me to get?
Put it into spears and then try and make another one of those
I don't know if
things.
Spears is going to be super useful.
All that stuff. Axes and spears.
I see way more axe stuff than spears.
Well, your progress isn't going to save, right?
No, it'll definitely save.
Oh.
Well, no, this game does have a manual save. Yeah, fuck it. All right. Oh, sorry. No, you wanted spears. Oh, well. No, I'm sorry. I was.
Yay.
Yeah, sorry. Mind was wandering because I've got this hat rack and I'm trying to think.
I'm so happy that's what happened.
Yeah. I was trying to think. I was also trying to think because I've got this hat rack and there is something I can make with it.
Oh wait,
go do story stuff.
Fine.
Yeah, get out of these.
I mean, they've made a lot of changes to this. You know?
This stuff all looks cool.
I mean, this is the stuff I didn't like about the last Dead Rising.
Yeah, like so it's weird. Like they have kind of lost a lot of the quirkiness that made Dead Rising what it was, in a lot of ways. I mean, some of it's still there, but I think this is a better game overall. Like I think it is just a better structured video game. The way it rolls out, you know, the way it gates what you can do and how you can get into the world. Like
Well, it seems like they let the Vancouver studio kind of
write their own ticket.
Put a little more of their own stamp on
So
it. You know, 2 essentially proved you can make a Japanese video game.
Right.
And then this is a little more fusing together.
It is definitely. It
And
definitely
also
feels.
with Microsoft funding it, who knows?
Yes.
Like if they had.
Like if Microsoft had kind of final approval on
And
stuff.
also, Inafune's gone.
Yeah.
This franchise was his baby, and
Sure.
my understanding was he put a lot of his imprint on that relationship.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's so many zombies. Oh, get off there. It's a lot of zombies.
Is it easy to get overpowered by the zombies when you're in a vehicle?
The regular cars, if I can try to cram myself in there right now, the regular cars will get bogged down very quickly.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
What if you're at speed? Would you be able to
Get a little more push there, but not a whole lot. There is actually an upgrade on the skill tree to make vehicles way more able to run shit over.
Do they have a durability when they start smoking after a while?
Oh yeah, vehicles don't last long in this game. Luckily, they're kind of all over the place.
And you can feel that in the triggers, right?
Not a ton. The only really. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know. There's what? Just a number of dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I just keep expecting the frame rate to die.
It's a lot of dudes.
The frame rate's holding up pretty well.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, it's not the smoothest game ever. You saw that area earlier where it's actually pretty bad, although that's really the only area that I've seen so far. But like, you know, what they're losing in P's, they're really making up for in other places, I think, you know?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Oh god, this is not a good place to get out. That's no.
Everything will be fine up here.
Hold on, let me load up my iPad. Calling an airstrike.
Oh god.
So have you seen any of that smart glass?
No, that app is not ready as of right now. So no, I haven't, sadly. I need to get out of here. This is a bad place to not be driving it. Oh wait.
Can you beep the horn? All right, I'm in.
All right.
Done.
5 stars.
Add it to your garage. Great.
Oh wait. What is that? Cooking oil?
Can you still make shakes?
I haven't. You have to unlock combo food. I haven't done that yet.
Combo food.
Combo
Give me the
food.
combo food.
I like combos.
I don't know what I want here. Turret rig is pretty good.
What's the junk thing? Oh, you're about to get hit.
Yeah.
Junk car.
Junk car's not great, but we haven't shown that before.
Junk car low.
We saw the turret rig in the Xbox video.
Oh!
Wait a minute. Oh god, I forgot! Oh shit, I forgot the heavy attack on that thing is a self-destruct.
Oh, nice. And is that why you bailed out of that car?
Yep. Well, whatever. I can make another one.
Brad's memory lapses are getting us in some good spots in this quick
they're doing all right.
Oh god.
So just keep doing what you're doing, or lack thereof.
I'm sorry, I just unlocked this last night.
No, that was amazing.
Wait, there's an attack for the cars?
Yeah, each combo car has 2 attacks. This one is like you shoot like a poison gas as your main.
I wouldn't think poison gas against zombies would do anything, but
It's zombie poison.
Yeah.
Surprisingly pretty effective.
Do you run out of that stuff?
No, it's just infinite.
Jeez, it seems like you can rack up the PP with
Hey, man,
that.
how do you
Well,
He's
you're
only
only
getting
getting
like
2.
Yeah, it's 2 PP.
Yeah.
Also, how do you think, I got to 11,000 zombies, you know?
I mean, when he did a special attack, he was getting 360 off 1 zombie.
Right.
So
So the combo vehicles are somewhat better suited to driving through stuff. I should have just gotten another roller hog because that's the best vehicle in the game. You can just plow through everything.
Yeah, that thing's
It's so awesome. It's so awesome. So let's see. The story mission here is a little bit sort of whatever.
Is there fast travel?
There's not. But you can roam the entire world.
I was going to ask if they gate you at all.
I've basically been in every part of the city already, and they didn't really ever stop me.
So that's the city?
Yeah, as far as I know. I don't know if this like grayed out part ever fills in here or if this is it. It feels fine. It feels pretty big. There's actually something that's real. Oh.
Well, do you go inside a lot of
That
buildings?
was the thing. Man, Vinny, you were on top of the quick look.
Could you guys stop that? Could you guys stop that?
Vinny read all my
Wait, there's more.
Vinny read all my quick look talking points before this.
He's got his notepad right next to him on the couch here, so I just keep looking at it.
All right, so accidentally self-destruct vehicle, check.
So
wasn't supposed to come up for another 5 minutes.
ooh, that is a really shitty
Quirky moment.
Wait for applause.
The texture's taking a while to stream in. Yeah, that was something I noticed almost right off the bat about this. Is one of those sort of like, wow, this is totally on a new console kind of moments.
Yep, you bet.
Is that there are a whole lot of modeled interiors to these buildings.
Huh.
Well, the reason I ask is a lot of Dead Rising takes place inside. It was very little outside and a lot of inside.
Right. Like this is definitely the most outdoorsy one that they've made so far.
Oh,
God,
he's not dead.
yeah. But yeah, like you're all over the city. Like I'm not gonna guess at a percentage, but oh whoa, I haven't seen that yet. Give me that.
Get that shirt.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I'll roll with that for a while. If you have Kinect hooked up, you can just say change clothes at any time, and it'll drop you back to your default outfit, which is kind of neat.
So I saw like in the menus, not to get obsessed with menus again, but there are little microphone icons. Does that mean you could be using Kinect to get around that stuff?
Yeah, like you can see, it's kind of weird that they put
Load last checkpoint.
It's kind of weird that they put that icon there when you don't have Kinect hooked up, but yeah, you can navigate the entire menu structure with
You
your.
use that at all?
No, I haven't used it in the game. I take a big chunk out of that guy. It seems like the zombies kind of ripping up and dismembering technology is a lot more robust here than it used to be.
Speed zombie.
Yep.
That fence collapsing looked pretty fucking good, dude.
Yeah, yes, the physics.
Wow.
I don't know about that one.
Well, that fence got scared. It just didn't want to be there anymore.
Yeah, the
You win
physics.
some, you lose some on the fences.
The physicsy stuff is also, yeah, like, you know, again, like frame rate's not great, it runs in 720p, whatever, but like there are definitely aspects of this game that feel very next generation console.
I mean, there are a lot of zombies.
Fucking look at how many zombies are here.
I mean, that's what Dead Rising did as well.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a pure numbers game that made it so upfront and impressive.
With this,
Ah, I don't got no
I don't
weapons.
know, this seems like a lot of zombies.
I got no fucking weapons. Get out of here.
It is.
Where did I leave my junk car?
Junk car, help me.
Is that my junk car?
Yep.
That's my junk car. Junk car.
So you
you're
can't
my-
remote detonate
Oh, use a lawnmower, man. Just mow over the zombies.
Oh, I should. Just to get some dead alive business going on here. Let's hit up. Okay, there's a safe house right up here. Let's go get a bunch of awesome weapons.
Is that what the psychopaths are?
I've only fought like one psychopath so far. I don't know if I'm missing them.
Was a giant chef who wants to cook people?
No, it was like a Zen. It's like a Japanese Zen master in a Buddhist garden.
Well, I know there's at least an astronaut.
Yep. Yeah, we've seen that one. It's weird. I
that
got
trailer.
the one I did fight was like the guy, my cell phone guy called me up and was like, "Hey, you should go check this out." But I haven't gotten another call like that, so I don't know if I'm missing them.
Do you have to go to the bathroom and save?
No, you can save anywhere. Just hit that.
What?
Yeah.
You can go to the bathroom anywhere you want.
Okay.
Yep.
It's the apocalypse.
Yeah, they really don't
Who
care.
cares?
Yeah.
When is this taking place?
I don't know.
It is set after the event.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean in relation to the other games? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, this is afterwards.
Okay. They still haven't
thought-
figured this thing out yet?
I thought. you
Well,
meant-
so the thing that they figured out, it's near the opening of the game, is that so there's a whole like illegal
yes, they were referred to as illegals.
because they don't have Zombrex chips implanted in them.
Yep.
That regulate, that are constantly giving them Zombrex to keep them from becoming zombies.
Yep, that's the.
But then what happens when even chipped people suddenly start becoming zombies?
Oh no!
What happens?
Conspiracy.
This
Dead
video
Rising
game,
3.
Dead Rising 3 happens.
Yes,
apparently.
they will explore that. So, another thing they've changed. Oh,
Okay.
shit, these guys came back to life. What?
You
Weird.
restarted the chapter, so.
Yeah, no, but when I rescued Simon, he died almost immediately afterwards. I never got him back to a safe house, but now he's alive again. Weird. Anyway, these guys are guys that you'll pick up after some of the more extended side missions, and I can basically
Survivor bulletin board.
spawn them into the world whenever I want to.
Is that how good she is at Breakout?
Oh, weird. Never mind, I won't go into it. I don't know why these guys are all still alive. I guess they respawn. So right now I can only have one at a time. I think there's an upgrade to get at least 2 at a time.
That guy looks appropriately sniveling.
Yeah.
He sucks. Like I said, he died immediately.
Why would you want to bring somebody with you?
Well, they'll fight for you. They're just like the
give
guys.
him a weapon.
I always hated that part.
Yeah, I did too.
If they die?
I've never used them. I also do not enjoy that. But they're there if you want them.
I didn't like sidekicks in Skyrim. I don't.
But I will say this: the standard like lead a dozen people at a time back to the safe room stuff, totally gone.
And
when you
what
save,
about Frank the Pimp?
there is an equivalent. Which one is that? It's under smarts. There you go. The ladies are willing to go the extra mile for you. There you go.
Mean Girls. Weird.
But you're not gonna lead people back to a safe house as a mission type anymore.
Will they get back on their own?
Yeah, no, like the second that you save somebody in this, they always say some equivalent of like, thanks for the help, I'm gonna go it alone, and they just take off.
And then they don't die, they have no chance of dying or anything?
They are not tracked by the game, like they don't exist to you at that point.
That's cool. Whoa.
So yeah, it's
definitely PJs.
Definitely still Dead Rising.
Tennis!
Why is there a wrench on your junk?
Cause, I don't know, man. Tell me. These are all just ones that I found. You can see that.
Oh, you found pieces for others.
Yeah, I found pieces of some other stuff. So you can do entire sets, or you can.
A piece of that mustache.
Kind of, All right. Where do they? Let's see. All right, let's get some weapons here. How about? So they do everything individually here, and then they just give you the combos.
Oh, that's cool.
And the super combos.
Make a super combo. Make that dragon.
So I could get like 2 regular combos and a super combo, or 4 regular combos. What's good?
Get that mecha dragon blade thing.
This thing?
Yeah.
No, the one over 2 over.
You know what?
That one.
You know what? They actually do the same thing. This one just does more damage.
All right.
Oh, but they take the same amount, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, okay.
Yep.
I guess I'll try playing this game.
The chop and talk is you combine a game console and an axe to get a talking axe.
What does that get you?
A talking axe.
It's an axe that talks while you.
What does it say?
It'll probably talk for you in a second here. And these are really cool. These are throwback to Dead Rising 1 that I really appreciated. These were the dual mini chainsaws that you could exploit, that infinitely respawned, and that you could exploit to basically kind of like ruin the entire game. I beat the entire game using these things. It was awesome.
Hello, it's time to kill.
Yeah.
Just like all video game consoles say when you start out. Actually, the Xbox One, when you push the button,
that's weird.
They replace the beep noise with "Hello, it's time to kill."
I wish that it was. You know what? I did turn the sound effect volume down. Let's turn that up a little bit. I wish they subtitled that thing. Because it's kind of.
Oh, you miss it in the.
Because it's kind of hard to hear.
Cacophony.
Yeah, you can kind of pick it out.
Should just come out of the controller. Is there a speaker on the Xbox One controller?
No.
Take that.
But like the writing on the axe is not especially funny, but the deadpan like see and say delivery totally is. So it works.
See and say?
Speak and spell, whatever.
I thought maybe it was different in the South.
I don't know.
That old see and say.
Speak and spell, I think, is what I was trying to think of. Whatever.
There's speak and math. Speak and read.
Oh God.
And then maybe one other one.
Cut that guy clear in half.
Show me your Mecha Dragon.
Mecha Dragon. Mecha Dragon does this.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Which is just pretty great.
Holy.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wow.
I mean, also, like, you just...
What does it even happen? You're, like, jumping and gliding a little bit?
Yeah.
He's got wings.
Oh, Queen Bee. Queen Bee. I'm going to get such a kill streak. Where is it?
Man.
Where's the Queen Bee?
I think you got it. No.
What's the heavy attack?
I saw it. It was right in my face. I don't know.
All right.
Is that the special?
Where's that Queen Bee? I got to get it while these zombies are still alive, but I can't.
I thought you picked it up.
There it is.
Oh.
Go, go, go. Oh, do you not get kills off of a Queen Bee for kill streaks? That sucks. Lame.
So you don't breathe fire?
No, sadly not. Unless there are other attacks to unlock on these things, which I don't know about. What else can we do? There are shit tons of collectibles in this game.
don't you go to
Yeah,
one of
you
these side
bigger
missions?
story missions.
Yeah, I could do that. I mean, there's one right here, although it's kind of lame. It's just a collection mission. What's the other one that I've got?
Do the collectibles do anything?
They all give you PP.
Okay.
The blueprints, which are the blue ones, give you new combo weapons, and they always leave you the stuff lying right there to make them. Maybe I should go try to grab a couple of those to see some new weapons. Also, I saw a traffic light over here, which I can make that electric crazy weapon with, but fuck it.
How is the durability on the weapons?
I've put as much as I can into it, because I hate when weapons break. The book, oh no, how did that get unequipped? All right, well, I have a book that increases it even further. Some other stuff they've added, there are PP trials, they're just sort of like challenges. Kill 666 zombies with fire.
Yeah.
Do all this stuff. Those give you pretty big PP rewards. You've got your kind of traditional skill stuff.
I've got a PP reward for you.
Yeah? Can I have it? Can I have it now?
Yeah.
Is it traditional or is it kind of new?
It's very traditional.
Oh.
I'm pretty traditional guy.
The pilgrims were into it.
Oh, wow.
Let me,
It's an artisan PP reward?
Yeah.
Oh, bespoke?
Yep, that's the one. God, so many zombies. I don't know if we've hit, okay, we have hit the changeover into nighttime here because all the zombies' eyes are red.
You say so, man.
Which means there are way more zombies at night than there are during the day. So nighttime actually can be kind of a pain in the ass to get anything done because there's just so many zombies all over the place.
Can you just go to bed?
No, there's no like going to sleep. Nick Ramos, don't rest. He's got things to do.
How many times have you restarted?
0. Well, no, I restarted chapter 3, but it was right at the beginning of it.
Did you keep your level and everything?
But yes, you keep everything except for the items you were carrying at the time.
Oh, it's the same thing like when you restarted this chapter select?
Yes. I guess we could, man, I really wish I had the roller hog if we're gonna hit the freeway.
Let's see a story mission. Like we've seen the roller hog. Like let's close it out with like all you've been doing is just like freeform killing stuff. What do you do in this game?
It's purely a matter of utility getting from place to place. The roller hog is way faster because I'm gonna have to drive through all of these fucking zombies.
What do you think, Jeff?
I think it looks all right.
It's pretty awesome.
It seems like a more convenient game.
Yes.
Like a lot of the things about Dead Rising that made it Dead Rising were things that were like big hassles. Like a lot of the game came from it being a real fucker.
Yeah.
And
I know some
like,
people
I appreciated
that.
I guess I appreciated that about it, but I'm not opposed to doing some of the same things without those pressures.
Right. Oh.
I wish they would have found a little bit better way of, if they wanted to scale back the time mechanic, which I feel like is a real defining aspect of the game.
Yeah.
That it doesn't just lock it behind a mode that most people won't engage with.
That mode is available right off the bat. You don't have to unlock it. But
I know. But that also just ensures that most people won't use it.
But also, they did exactly what you said. I think they did scale, unless I'm wrong about the way this... Dude, holy shit. Unless I'm wrong about the way that time advancing mechanic works, like the way they are chiming in with a giant red signboard saying, hey, you have 3 days and 12 hours left. Like it seems very much like suited to saying, hey, you should hurry the fuck up. Like I'm pretty sure something is gonna happen if I don't finish the game.
You just sit there and grind.
Before that timer runs out. This is why I should have gotten the roller hog. Regular cars do not do well in giant piles of zombies.
How many cars did you just find on the street?
A lot. Basically any one where you see the lights blinking on it is one you can drive.
Okay.
So there's a decent amount.
It's an interesting way to let you know.
Yeah, it's cool. I might just find the stuff for, they pepper a motorcycle and a steamroller pretty liberally, so I might just see one of those up here.
There you go.
Man, there's bees all over the place.
Come on! I think there's one right up here.
Yeah, this game seems a lot easier.
It's, yeah, like I said, I haven't died yet, and I also haven't started over except for
maybe Nightmare mode is the way to go.
I'll try it before I finish the review, but that might actually be the case.
I feel like you wouldn't be able to get away with half of this nonsense. And
yeah, they would definitely punish you a lot more than this. Oh, I could use any vehicle at this point.
That'll work.
How about that?
Have you made a combo with the backhoe yet?
Not yet.
Oh.
You can't make combos for things you haven't found the blueprints for, even if you know for a fact that it is a combo, like a valid
Who needs
combo.
one? Just go.
You know, this is working all right.
So non-combo vehicles do not have attacks, or are you just raising and lowering that thing?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm manually hitting X to do that, but yeah, that's all it does. Oh, that's right, this thing also has that. This game's stupid.
Yeah.
This game's so awesome and stupid.
Wait, are you going back around in a circle?
Well, that's.
Did you miss
like
your exit?
No, I'm turning around so I can head the other way. Yeah, I'm not missing some of the core hero mechanics as much as I thought I would, because enough of the Dead Rising stuff is still in here.
I got really frustrated with Dead Rising 2. I thought some of that stuff was just getting on my nerves. I didn't use the combo weapons as much as I probably should have because
oh, dude, you have to use the combo weapons.
I didn't feel like running back to the crafting table, and then I found inventory is such a
just
thing.
Prepping for
it was a pain.
Yeah.
And also, especially the inventory management was such a bitch in those games. Like
so you'd find like a baseball bat, and then you'd have to hold on to it for a long time until you find some nails.
And the healing items and the magazines took up the same slots as your weapons. Like it was very just cumbersome across the board. The final tier of the inventory skill in this game is the blueprints for a mobile weapons locker. It's just a car that you can drive around that will spawn any weapon you want out of it. So to some extent, I feel like they made this game, they just said, fuck it, let's make a Dead Rising that's just fun.
Sandbox.
Yeah. And it is, like I said, the whole open world doesn't have any loading screens. Oh man, those guys give you tons of XP. You've got a lot more freedom with the way the combo stuff works.
These cars don't care.
The physics are pretty loose.
I don't think you're taking a car through there.
I think that's maybe as far as I'm going. Maybe not.
Is there a co-op?
Yes, there is co-op.
How does that work?
I haven't tried it yet. I've been playing the whole thing single player right now.
Oh right, sorry. Yeah, you went through that whole screen with the co-op people.
I mean, you can invite people, or it'll just matchmake you.
Do you know out of hand if you play as the same character?
I think it's two Nicks.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
You can differentiate so much that
But it kind of goes like Halo style, like any story moment would just be like,
you see your Nick.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Couldn't help it. I had to try the forklift. Not going so well.
That seems not nearly as much fun as that.
Yeah, I think you're right. You're right. I don't think I was going to fit the backhoe through here, though.
So you've just been drinking a lot of orange juice to keep your health up?
Hell yeah. As much as I can find.
How about you, Patrick? You Dead Rising man?
I played the first one, couldn't really stand the second one. And also just kind of had my fill with the first. Like, I just didn't really have it. Like, I really enjoyed the eccentric nature of Dead Rising, but didn't really want another one. This seems all right.
Why is he so upset?
It's,
You seen what's around him?
Everybody he loves is dead.
What does he want from you?
This is a side mission. I mean, the side missions are pretty basic. You just teach that guy how to fight and combo stuff. But they all give you a lot of PP. They're worth doing.
You just gotta fight in front of him?
There's some, that actually is like, the first thing he wants you to do is kill 5 zombies barehanded. Fuck it, we're already here. Let's just get it. Drive the last 100 feet.
Oh, that wasn't where you were headed?
Well, no, it's the objective is like 100 feet past this. I just love the roller hog so much. Like, who wouldn't?
That's yeah.
It's fucking awesome. If you basically stand on the flame emitter, you're almost never gonna it's never gonna break because you're burning enough of the zombies that you're driving through anyway.
Oh yeah.
That you can go forever on this thing. It's so awesome.
And you get 4 PP per kill?
Yeah. It's not the best way to level by any means. One thing I was going to mention that happened earlier when I was driving like a cab or a muscle car or something, The rumble in the triggers is used pretty effectively in this because when your car's about to blow up, the accelerator starts rumbling, which is your cue to get out. Thought that was kind of a neat trick.
Is this a mission?
Well, this is the next story step, yeah. Just want to see some cutscene.
Nick, honey.
What happened to you?
We found Zombrex.
I'm gonna be okay. Don't worry.
I don't know about that mustache. That was...
Yeah.
Oh, is he infected?
Because we need your help.
So I think everyone's infected at this point, right?
Let the guys down.
See, that's your.
Yeah.
And you know what they do to traitors, man?
What?
Oh, man. Shut up. He's an old friend
didn't
of mine.
realize-
We should get a bunch of foster homes together.
That is weird. You guys almost have the same tattoo.
Yeah. Don't know what it means. We've had it ever since we can remember.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
It needs a little work.
Well, now this feels a little more like.
Did you dress that guy up a little bit like Terry Bogard?
That guy?
Yeah.
No.
Is his name Terry?
He came that way. His name's Dick.
I met this guy. He's looking for Annie.
Even better.
Said he'd give me some
Although, if I'm not mistaken, the manual makes some mention of controls when you play as Dick.
Wait, how do you play as Dick?
So maybe that's who you play as in co-op?
Maybe. It's possible, actually. I don't
All
know.
over town. There's a big one in Sunset Hills, I heard. Look for this graffiti. You'll know you're in their hood. It's a sign to each other that it's a safe zone. Just keep looking. That's how you're gonna find her.
Yeah, so the main story missions have been,
I know she's real cute.
I don't want to say flat, but they're not as weirdly offbeat and just kind of like
I'll go find her.
bizarre and droll as they were in the last games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
they play the zombie survival story that's the core of the game fairly straight. Although that mobster guy that I linked up with in the strip club is kind of throwing things off the rails.
Yeah, if there's anything that seems like a little bit strange about as they're like the Vancouver studio puts their Capcom Vancouver, I think is their name now.
Yep.
It seems tonally they're not quite sure what to do.
Yeah, it's not quite, but most of the goofiness is in the side missions, like I said, and the costumes and stuff like that. There's still
That's
enough
fine,
of it.
as long as they've got that stuff in there.
There's enough of it for my taste, I think. Barely.
Got to find the illegally infected.
Yeah, I think actually, I think I'm about to get a side mission that sends me to a guy who's very like. What is it when you are against? What is it when you're prejudiced against people who are infected with the zombie curse, with the zombie plague?
It's just common sense, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said. Sounds like something you'd say.
Wait.
Yeah, so like the axe is talking, but I can't tell what it's saying.
So in this,
but in the story, you have to get chipped. You have to get the Zombrex chipped, so the people that don't have it are illegals.
So in the state of this universe,
I don't know.
We have acknowledged a zombie outbreak.
Oh, absolutely.
There's Zombrex.
Like the Secretary of Defense will appear on the news on TVs that you see in this game, talking about like everybody's got to go out there and get their chip.
Right, and then we'll find out what craziness is happening.
Yeah.
That's the guy. You want me to drive up there real quick, finish it off?
Sure.
All right. This gives me an excuse to roller hog a little more.
That does look nice.
Yep.
The plowing over the zombies. Man, I wish I were doing that right now.
Let's see. There's all these barricades everywhere, so you have to. Let's see. So I need to go take a left, and then all right. So the side street will get me up there. I almost wish they did like GTA style kind of in-world directions, but it's not really.
GTA style. GTA does not do in-world.
Or you know what I mean, like Saints Row.
Saints Row and Need for Speed does it.
Oh no, it's that thing. All right,
it's tough to play games that don't have that, and once you've experienced it, because you realize so often how much you don't get to enjoy what's in front of you because you're just sitting and staring at the map.
Yep.
I had some problem driving in GTA, and also had some problem driving in GTA because I would look at the map, miss my turn, and slam into a wall a lot. But I am not the world's best driver.
Wait, did I miss my turn? Yes. Fuck.
Shortcut.
Oh! Well.
Is that the end of your...
Fuck.
Your hog?
My favorite line out of that thing. Let's make this chunky. Oh shit.
That's not the way.
Gross. Gross.
Oh, it's so good.
Gross. Yeah, for the amount of shit on screen.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
I will absolutely take the frame rate and the visual fidelity that they offer for just the ridiculous number of zombies and shit. And the fact that you can like roam all over this place and like never hit a load screen, you know?
And
it looks nice, like whatever.
It's a launch game too.
Nice.
Like,
Yeah.
this is a pretty solid game for, you know, you to be able to play on day one.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, like this is on either console. This is by far the sort of most like robust and full, complete video game that I've seen. And it feels like they made a Dead Rising that more people can enjoy. You know, like if you liked the idea of Dead Rising but you found some of the quirkier elements off-putting.
Yeah, I've been promising to take
Can you kill that guy?
country for years. We was on our way when
Oh.
streets are crawling with them damn dead suckers. Worse than them illegals.
Well, I'm a mechanic. I'm sure I can help you out.
You don't say. Well, all I need is a propane tank and some acetylene.
Is a lot of it like this?
My baby will
Go
be
find XYZ?
A decent number of the side missions are just like go find me stuff things, but like there's.
First he says he wants to help.
What do you get for a
Like,
side mission?
there's some it's PP and occasionally there'll be a follower. They'll become a follower. Once in a while, like a weapon blueprint. In fact, it'll show if you look. Oh, I got a lot of side missions.
Oh, with the
most of these are
rewards.
just PP, but that one gets you a weapon and PP. Sometimes it'll be a follower as well.
That's interesting to know.
But they're not all. They're definitely not all collection missions.
I can see that getting real boring.
There's there's a decent amount of variety, and they're all worth doing just to level up. But like, there's one guy that you meet who wants to make a zombie porn.
All right.
And he wants you to lure hot male zombies into his studio.
Okay.
So yeah, it's still pretty weird.
And he's not a psychopath?
Look, man.
Not as yet.
Who are you to judge?
Yeah, man. Who are you to condemn a man's lifestyle?
Nobody really.
Especially
I'm into
you.
some weird shit, yeah.
Really? You got what?
I'll talk to you after.
Okay, yeah.
It's
Just trace the tape.
This ain't your traditional PP.
Okay, all right.
Well, Brad.
Yeah.
I think I've got my fill of zombie.
Yeah.
I think you've killed about over 1,000 zombies since we've been here.
Probably wear shoes.
I think you're probably right.
That's a good way
His
to get
feet are
tetanus.
huge.
Yeah, pretty big feet. You know what they say about a man with big feet?
He should be in zombie porn.
He's pretty good at killing zombies.
A lot of PP.
I know there's a gas can right around here somewhere. Anyway, yeah, like I think this is. I don't know. I hesitate to say it's the best Dead Rising they've made, but it's absolutely the most accessible one.
What's in the trunk?
I don't know. I never noticed that before. Like unless you just hate games like this, like if you're getting an Xbox One, you should probably play this because a baseball bat,
Bat in the trunk. Oh, there you go.
And a gun.
Keep a bat and a gun in the trunk just in case.
Yeah.
In case of a zombie
In
apocalypse.
case this party gets weird.
Yeah. Is that Benny? What's in your trunk?
I couldn't. If I told you, it wouldn't be as dangerous.
I guess that's true.
Is it just? It's a ham radio and a bunch of potable water, isn't it?
And a bunch of Burger King. I should probably cycle that stuff out.
I like how there's just a flaming ramp in the middle of the freeway.
Can you burn yourself? Can you just stand in that fire?
Hey.
Stand in that fire.
Looks like I got some.
Yep.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Oh wait, shit. We can find out what happens when you die.
It auto saves and ruins everything.
Oh fuck.
I like this sigh of relief.
Finally. Sweet relief.
Oh, okay. Well.
Well.
I think this game's pretty great.
Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it stays that way through the rest of the game.
Yeah, we'll see how the story develops. And I mean, I've only found like maybe a quarter of the combo weapons and stuff like that. So there's definitely still a lot of new stuff to see.
Before we end up here, do you feel like there's anything additive with that Connect stuff, or you're having just as well?
The stuff Connect lets you do is basically includes like the grapples become a motion-based thing.
Yeah.
You can yell out commands to the survivors rather than using the D-pad.
Okay.
Like you can whistle at zombies.
Yeah, you can. Or you can say over here,
yeah.
stuff like that. To
whistle that's pretty good about a whistle.
Over here.
And you can navigate some of the menus, like I said, anywhere you see a microphone.
Here,
so it's absolutely not crucial.
Yeah. Hey, but you'll have a Connect anyway.
That's true. You will.
If you're playing this.
That's for sure. The motion-based grapple thing, I thought, like you saw me doing it out of habit a couple times. That works really well. Also, that one adapts really well. Like there was a point where it couldn't see the controller anymore, so it immediately subbed in the button prompts for the Connect motions, and then it went right back to doing the Connect ones again once it was able to kind of identify where the controller was. Like it's kind of nice that it knows like not to foist that stuff on you if it's not going to work well.
And then. What's the smart glass thing? Is that like
calling airstrikes and stuff with that?
And is that for you to use or somebody else to use?
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
Okay.
And then they always phrased it in the like your friend or
it's your
girlfriend and.
But like sitting next to you, or it's like I could do it from home.
Sitting next to you.
I think you have to be watching the game. You have to be paying attention. I'm also one of the collectible types is like app updates, ZDC app updates, which are supposed to unlock functionality in that thing. But since it's not live yet, I'm not sure what it does.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's a lot to this game. They've made a lot of smart changes to the way that the character progression works and the access to weapons and stuff like that. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's fun. I think if you get an Xbox One, you should probably play it.
Well, thanks, Brad.
So thanks, guys.